So I almost finished their hutch setup today. We're going to go with the colony setup like we originally had. However, there's been an alteration. So these are my two does. I don't know if I can get close enough for you to see them, but that's Ginger in that cage. She's a brown, and this one's Sugar. I just opened it up so they could be with each other again, and they're kind of establishing their territory. But now they have access to what we've always called the common area. And this used to be an area that went down to the ground level, see down in there. And what I did was I went in and I put wire so that it's all a cage now. We were having problems with it being practical for harvesting their poop and them not getting it too mucky in their colony. So went kind of back to a cage system, but I still like the concept and I like the way they are when they're in a colony setting. So I haven't moved the buck over yet, but we have the two does and we have one buck. This center section, I just took the door and turned it sideways, cut it down shorter. There's a crossbar in the middle, and that's just because it's part of the structure. But when you pull this door down this direction, you can get into either of those sides. And the only purpose I'll use that for is if I have to catch a rabbit. So they can come down the ramp, and there's just a little tunnel in there for them to play it with. All of the poop that they do in this area will fall down on this sheet metal roofing, and because it's on a slope, it'll all run down to the ground right here in front, and we can shovel it up easily. Now this section, it's also on wire. You'll see that I have some white metal. It's actually temporarily blocking off a door because that's going to be the entrance to a tunnel that leads down into their kindling tote. That's it right there. But I have not finished fixing it up. So now over on this side, excuse me, it was very originally just a buck hutch. So it's just an extension of the condo. And I put because it's extra tall in here, I put a shelf level so they have two levels. Just more variety for them to stretch their legs and do whatever they're going to do. So let me back up a little bit. Try not to show you my junk in front of it from where I'm working. Anyway, so there it is, all stretched along here. And before it gets hot this summer, I'm going to figure out a way to stretch a shade tarp over the top of this area so that we can have double shade over the rabbits. They're tamuks. They're the Texas A&M rabbits, so they're actually bred for heat, and they've done really well. But honestly, even just when we come out to tend to them, it's nice to have it not quite so hot. Bella's inspecting what they're inspecting. So anyway, that's my update. Thought y'all'd want to know what I'd been working on. Maybe you didn't, but there it is. God bless and have a happy new year.